All right. Hello, knockouts. Tonya Tko here. Let's get this party started. All right. I'm going to give you all a few moments to come on in. Right now, we're going to be talking about. Where's my. All right. I was driving yesterday, and if you don't bolt everything down, it just flies everywhere, right? And I can't find my vitamin E. I want to put some on my lips. All right. Well, listen. Oh, let's talk, everyone. Okay, people are in the room now. All right. So basically, Cardi B's accuser, the person, this story has so many silly twists and turns. So, Cardi B's accuser, the person whose image was associated with the accusation. So, you all remember, let's take a look at this. You all remember this guy right here, right? You all remember this guy right here. I'll turn off the lights so you better. All right, so you guys remember this guy right here. He was being shared across the internet as a person by the name of Kevin Smith, right? So it's being reported on allhiphop.com that the person who actually put up that post is a person by the name of Akeem. So this is the person who allegedly put up the post. His name is Akeem. All right, let's go forward. I'm going to read you what's on allhiphop.com. This whole thing is just so silly and so foolish to me. But let's go forward. All right, allhiphop.com is saying an alleged Cardi B accuser admits his robbery accusation was a quote unquote joke. All right. A 3-year-old Instagram video of Cardi B talking about supposedly drugging and robbing men back when she was working as a stripper has put the money performer in the hot seat. A Facebook user under the name Akeem claimed he was one of the strip club patrons that was robbed by Cardi. However, Hakeem is now saying he was not being serious when he wrote about his alleged traumatizing experience. He stated in the comment section in one of his Facebook posts that was a joke. Any man who lets that type of shit happen is a gullible, dumb F asterisk CK hashtag Sucka. Several gossip sites and YouTube channels covered another man, supposedly named Kevin Smith, that was connected to the exact same story that was posted on Akeem's Facebook page. Those allegations have not been confirmed either. It is not clear where the Kevin Smith report originated from, since no reputable news outlet has substantiated the accusation. Cardi issued a statement about her controversial Instagram live comment, said, "I never glorified them, blah, 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 blah." All right. So, I just I don't I'm doing this video. You know what? I have got to find my vitamin E. Do you guys want me to turn on the phone line so that you guys can call in? Because where is my vitamin E? Why have you forsaken me? Oh, you know what? Listen. This is the down part of living in an RV. Oh, because when you drive, things just fly everywhere. I can't find my vitamin E. All right. It's because you know my lips be looking dry. Let me drink. All right. What do we have here? You know what? I ain't doing this story alone. I'm turning on the phone lines because the whole thing is just ridiculous. I'm turning it on now. So get ready. The number is 323-488-3149. Come on and let's start getting ready to call in because I want to hear some of your point of view. Listen, the reason I'm doing this story, I'm just so frustrated right now. Where's my vitamin E? It's somewhere. I'm so upset right now. Because, it's like, oh, where is it? Where's my vitamin E? Oh, where are you? Okay. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to go forward. We have to move forward. We have to move forward, okay? We're moving forward. We're moving forward, but you best believe I'm going to have it next time. I'm going to have it next time. All right, so listen. I know, but where could it have gone? It couldn't have gone far. All right, listen, I'm plugging in my microphone because I'm going to take a caller in because I want to hear what you have to say about this nonsensical foolishness. Let me log in. Hey, everybody, welcome, welcome. Look, to all the people who are gonna say my videos unprofessional, or I don't care. I don't care. Look at these stories are unprofessional. These stories are stupid. I'm not washing my hair, putting on pretty clothes, and wasting painting on my eyebrows for this nonsense. So, no. Let me turn on. Okay, so the microphone is plugged up. Let me turn on the Bluetooth. Hey, everybody. I'm having a crisis right now because my vitamin E is missing. And you know that vitamin E is my life. All right. Well, if you want your vitamin E, you can go to my website, tonyatko.com/shop. And like people are like, because I only sell it for a month and the sales are getting ready to come to a close because I only sell it once a year. Once a year. All right. Um, and so Butterfly is saying all of this theater to keep us distracted. Listen, it's now where has my hat gone? Oh my goodness. I'm being cursed by the ghost of Cardi's stripper pole. Okay, here's my hat. Here it is. Here it is. All right. At least let me just put my hat back on so I don't have to look all crazy. Let me put my hair up underneath. All right. All right. So come on. I'm signing into the I'm signing into the thing now. All right. So and there are people who are you know what the reason why I'm doing this story is because there are people who are still coming out talking about Cardi assaulted this man. Are you gonna have the same energy about this that you did for R. Kelly's victims? And I said no, I will not. Even if his story was true, I wasn't gonna have the same energy talking about a man who attempted to solicit sex and then ended up getting robbed of his belt and allegedly his belt and some money. I'm not going to compare that to a child being victimized by an adult and being robbed of their innocence and youth. I can't. Just come on now. Be for real. All right. So the phone number is 323-488-3149 if you want to call in and talk about this foolishness. If you don't, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But the lines are open and you could call in. People were even asking if I was going to have the same energy for this and something else. What's the Dominique thing? No, we have video evidence of a woman being assaulted as she's incoherent and with the best of her ability saying no, stop, don't do that to me. So no, if I saw a video of him toppled over and somebody was digging in his pockets, okay, I would fight for him. However, somebody just coming out. So Kevin is saying I do want to, I can't right now. So somebody want to call in and talk about this mess. So so I got the phone lines open. Don't leave me here alone with this nonsense. I mean, well, while I'm waiting for you all, I'm gonna start. You know what? I'm gonna get me some vitamin E. I don't care. I'm gonna find some. Y'all ain't calling anyway. All right. All right. Okay. All right. I had to I had to go to the mother stash. Well, the daughter stash. I don't have my beautiful container. That's somewhere. But at least I can moisturize from my backup stash. It's 323-488-3149. Oh, this stuff is like, you know what? I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it, but I'm happy now. I feel relieved. Oh, you know what? My Bluetooth ain't on. Hold on. I didn't turn on the Bluetooth. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get the Bluetooth on. That's what I was gonna say. Okay, but you know these YouTube bots be crawling through the words of our videos, making sure that we can't say certain things. Okay, so it's connected now. Oh, it just feels so. It's so. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Oh, this. You know what? I feel so much better now. Okay, now I can report on this story like a normal person. All right. Look, if somebody don't call within the next few minutes, I'm out of here because I don't have nothing else to say. Who wants to? Oh, all right. 3-2. Oh, someone's calling in. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to answer. I'm trying. All right. Hold on. Okay. You're on the air live with Tonya TKO. How are you? I need you to turn down your computer, darling. There's too much No! There's too much! There's too much! Oh, God, no. I'm sorry. Please. Before you call up, please, please, please make sure that your computer is. Make sure that your computer volume this just feels so much better. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I was bugging out for a moment. I'm sorry. I was bugging out. Okay. I'm better now. I'm better. You know, it's like you don't feel good when you dry. When you're dry, you just can't. You hurt. It's painful. Okay. You're on the air live with Tonya TKO. How are you?
Hi, Tonya. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. What's your name?
My name is Candy.
Okay, Candy. So what do you have to say about this gigantic boondoggle that we was dragged into over the past week?
I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to say that I honestly believe that that young man was assaulted and he was robbed. And even though he was paying for sex, that doesn't mean that he was not assaulted and he was not robbed.
Hold on, Candy. Hold on, darling. Hold on. Who? The alleged guy's picture of somebody else who was, oh, you know what? Maybe I didn't show you all the picture of the guy who allegedly actually made the post. So let's take a
No,
look.
you
Let's
didn't show that. You showed the picture of
Okay, because
the
these
person.
are two completely different people. These are two completely different people. Let me show you. All right. So this is allhiphop.com. This is the post that the guy claims that he put up. So you see, this is Cardi and some sort of thing. This is the post, and then the guy's name is Ak. Oh Lord. Okay. The guy's name is Ak Ore Akim. All right. We're gonna go to Ak Ore's Facebook page, right?
Okay, but who said that he the one put that up?
This is a completely different person. This is a completely Who is this person? This is the person who allegedly put up the original post as being reported by allhiphop.com. So we can scroll through his pictures. This is the other guy has a very sweet looking face. This guy little more Bronx, a little more Bronx look going on with him. You know what I'm saying? Wherever he's from, but he got the Bronxish kind of look going. And no shade, I'm from the Bronx. This is him, right?
But my question is, let me ask you this
This
right
is
here.
Ak Ore right there.
Okay, now this is my question. My question is, who said that? Whose word are you taking saying that This man is the man who put up that post of the other man's picture.
Hold on. Are we talking about Ak Ore? Or are we talking about Kevin Smith? Cause so
Ak
what?
Ore. Who's saying that Ak Ore is the person who put up the picture of Kevin Smith?
No, no one is saying that he put up the picture of Kevin Smith. I read the story. So this is basically what happened, and I'm glad that you called in because maybe there are other people who have some of the same questions, right? So there was a person by the name of Ak Ore who is credited as the original post writer. Allegedly somebody copied and pasted that post. So let me show you. So let me show you this. Let me show you Ak Ore's. Okay. So then Ak Ore came back. I know Ak Ore. They say Ak Ore doesn't even sound real. So Ak Ore came back and he posted this comment. That was a joke. Any man who lets that type of shit happen is a gullible, dumb fuck. Sucka. Hashtag sucka. Right? So this is the post that he allegedly put up, right? Where Ak Ore Akeem, he says this, let's just call him Akeem. Let's just call him Akeem, okay? Because Ak Ore, we don't we don't know what's going on. All right, so you believe that Ak Ore was assaulted, even though he's come back out and is victim blaming and victim bashing.
It might have been. But regardless to whatever, it is some victims out there because she admitted to drugging and robbing some people who thought that they were going to get you know what from her for their money. They got more than that. They got their money too, and they got drugs too. So
Uh,
there are some real victims out there that she have done
Allegedly.
this to.
And then remember, she came out with her
I won't say
Instagram.
allegedly. I'm gonna say I won't say allegedly because she did it when she made that rant. I watched that video. That was the idea of her making that video was to tell how she struggled up from where she came from, and these are the things that she had to do when she didn't have any money and no one was in her corner. So I would say that when you are, she looked like she was about to cry, literally. I mean, she looked like she was totally upset and at her wits' end about something. Who knows? That's Cardi B. But as it is, she admitted that she's done these things to men. So there are some victims out there somewhere.
You,
They may have not come
she
forward.
also came out. Did you see the Instagram post? She claims that these are people that she had ongoing relationships with. Also, whether or not she said drug or not, I don't know because to me it sounded like she said dropped off. So you are hearing one thing. I haven't heard Cardi explicitly say that that's the sentiment that she expressed. So listen, she says that there was a relationship, an ongoing relationship that she had with these people. I don't know. I don't know. So you're going.
Now, Tasha, let me ask this.
Who are you calling me?
Let me ask
Excuse
this.
me?
Sorry, Tanya, let me ask this. Are you going to have an ongoing relationship with somebody that has, and now I heard it, she said drugs. She said drugs. I heard that clearly with my own ears. Are you going to have an ongoing relationship with somebody that drugged you and robbed you?
You know, I think one of the things that we have to do, and a lot of us make this mistake. A lot of us make the mistake of making this about me, or making it about you, or making it about your son, or somebody that you imagine that happening to, instead of really looking at what it is that we see and know. You know, first of all, am I a male person who would be in a relationship with Cardi B to begin with? So let's remove me out of it, okay? Remove yourself out of it. Let's look at what has been presented to us. And Cardi B has presented to us that she was in relationships with whatever type of person and whatever it is that they had going, whatever alleged person and whatever it is that they had going on in their alleged relationship. This is a quote unquote victimless crime, where it's like you can't prosecute a person for a murder if there's no body. So where are all of these people? She was working, who knows whether or not she was hyping it up. Talking about something that lots of people hype things up all the time. Let's say this is something that she did, say that she did, right? There are people who heard her say drug. I heard dropped off. There are people who saying that Cardi B can't drive, so how could she drop them off? Maybe she got people who run gypsy cabs and she was in the back, dropped them off. The gypsy cab driver had a piece and told the guy to get out and give up his belt or whatever. Who knows? I don't know. All I know is that we have to deal with the information that as it has been presented to us. And there's lots of unanswered questions. Did the person take some sort of narcotic willingly? Did she say, here, take this, this is XYZ, and he took it and then passed out? We do not know. There's too many variables for me to feel indignant about anything. Now, Candy, you have the choice to feel indignant about whatever it is that you choose to feel indignant about. Personally, I don't. I don't. I don't. And you have the right to. So
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it was a joke. It may have been something that was copied and pasted from his page, but I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. It just seems like first you come out and you say you were a victim of this situation. You tell details of what happened. You go into the whole, oh, I was doing this then, and I had a fiance, and I mean, you tell a whole story, and then all of a sudden, oh, it was a joke. Really, really?
and
I
you
don't
know
know.
what? There were too many holes in the story to begin with. Now, any person out there. Now, first of all, Cardi created an entire lawsuit because people claimed that she had given up her body in exchange for money. So this is a person who vehemently revolts against the idea of actually having given up her body in exchange for money. What she says that she did is that she went and instead of giving up her body, that she instead robbed them. Right now, now I did hear now unmistakably I heard her say she robbed them. Right?
Yeah.
Why was there a used condom? Who used the condom? What was inside the condom? Was it lotion? Was it cornstarch? Was his body tampered with? Now, one of the things that we have to do, right? One of the things that we have to do is we have to get as many different types of experiences and knowledge bases as possible. I once read this article about how to tell when an Amazon review is fake. I read an article, they did a study and they showed the different types of reviews that fake people post versus what real people post. And the difference between the fake people's posts and the real people's posts is that the fake people talked in generalities about stuff that happened, right? About what the product did for them generally. Oh, this was great. Oh, wonderful product, right? But the people who actually used the product gave details about what the product did to them. Now, if we're talking about a person who was a victim of some sort of assault, right? There was a used condom on the floor. That's vague. Who used the condom? Was his pants open? Was he tampered with? Was a part of him pulled out? He was able to get some. So, had he climaxed? So there was just too there was too many variables that just were not inside of the original post. And I understand that we take the time to align ourselves with however it is that, like, there are people who don't like Cardi and so they want to align against her, cancel Cardi B, surviving Cardi B, this, that, and the other. There's some people who don't like Tricks and so they're like,
Well, I'm
cancel
gonna
him,
say
he's
this. I'm gonna
lying.
say this. It's not about me not liking her. It's about her own words condemning her and her saying that this is the life that I lived. When I didn't have the money, when I was nobody, I used to take and go to work at the strip club. memory, her words. Now, in the life that we live in today, honey, we ain't talking about back in the day. We talking about right now today. If you are stupid enough to get on social media and admit to committing felonies, because those are several felonies. You drugged them and you wiped them, honey. And I don't know about no condom and all of that. I heard that in the statement that the young man made. But I'm telling you what her own words were. I watched the video several times. I ain't gonna say I'm no CIA, I'm no police, and none of that. But I will say that my ears hear very clearly. I speak a little Spanish myself, although I am a black woman. So when you're talking to me, I understand exactly what you're saying out your
What
mouth.
Spanish
And
got to do with this? The woman was
she
talking in
undoubtedly
English.
admitted to 2 felonies in that video. And I don't think it was a lie. I don't think
Okay.
she was playing games. I don't think it was a publicity stunt or any of that. Because what publicity stunt are you gonna admit to committing felonies with people? So when real victims do come out the closet,
There's
with
lots
or
there was
for, you
I
deserve to
saw
go to
I
jail.
saw a video of a woman whose last name was Pugh, who was trying to throw her alleged daughter over into the Hudson River, and she was whipping and assaulting. These are crimes as well, except this was an acting skit that they were doing. I don't know how many of you know that girl Pugh, who then had her son running around, allegedly beating her up inside of the grocery store. I mean, lots of people who come online saying all sorts of things. But what I'm saying is, where is the victim? Where is the victim? Candy, there are other people who want to call in, so I appreciate your fervor. You continue to do whatever you feel is best for you. Okay, Mama, you do that. All right? Thank you for calling in. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, the number is 323-488-3149. I see Candy got some of you riled up, and now you want to call in. Next call is coming in. Here we go. Oh, gracious, my battery's going to die on us. Okay, you're on live right now with
Oh,
Tanya.
hi, hi, Tonya. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. We got to get this mic. Okay, all right. So I think the plug is in. Oh, damn it. It came back out. I'm sorry. Give me one, because the plug. Right. Okay, it's in just right now. We might have some more time. Go ahead, darling. What's your name?
My name is Lisa.
Okay, Lisa. So what's your comments on this brouhaha?
So I want to say this. Now, we live in a culture where a lot of the rappers have expressed the things that they've done in the past, deviant behavior, all of it. Um, but what I realize is that there seems to be a double standard for women. Like, I get it. When Cardi first came out, she basically explained to everyone, this is the life I live, this is what I've done. So I'm not justifying what happened. They were real victims. Unfortunately, what I'm seeing here is a pattern of people just trying to hate on her and trying to destroy her career. When we sit back and glorify the same people, drugs is drugs. So if another rapper, and I don't want to really say anyone else's name, but, we know who they were, and they said, hey, I used to be a drug dealer. I ran drugs. So if she drugged somebody and you sold someone drugs, it's the same thing. You're still destroying someone's life. And if
I
we can give them a pass and continue to support them and buy their we sitting here saying no more Cardi. I don't listen to Cardi. I'm not a Cardi fan. I don't listen to rap music. I don't like the culture. But those who are embracing the culture, you have to embrace the culture. You have to take what the territory is going to offer. Now, I just listened to another video of someone else basically breaking it down. Both of the guys came forward and said one was a joke and one was a lie. And anybody who would actually come forward would actually be implementing themselves in a crime as well, because you did something that was illegal, which was solicit, a prostitute, if that was the case. Unless, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I
so
hear you.
why would I go to the cop and say, oh, guess what? I just brought some drugs from someone, and they actually didn't really sell me drugs. They robbed me.
Okay.
Like, you're going to get
You
your
know
own
what?
self in trouble.
Tell me your name again.
Lisa.
Okay, Lisa. So there are a few different things. So selling drugs to a person who has consented to buy those drugs is a lot different than spiking someone's drink
Mm-hmm.
who hasn't consented to that.
Absolutely.
So there's that because drugging a person is very serious because you don't know what other medications they may be
Mm-hmm.
on, you don't know what type of condition they have, and you administering narcotic or whatever on earth you're administering to them is dangerous. There were some people who were like,
Absolutely.
if Cardi did drug these people, did she stay around to see if they woke up? Because there could be any number of people
Yeah.
who could have expired inside of a hotel room, or on a dance floor, on a couch somewhere, or in someone's car, something
Right.
where they did not.
I totally agree. I
So
totally
then
agree
there's
with you on
that.
that.
And
I
then
really do.
Lisa, and then the other point is a person rapping about an anecdotal situation is a lot different than a person allegedly giving some sort of testimony. So yeah, so there are people like people were
No,
mentioning.
there are rappers in the game that have said this is what I used to do. Not rapping about it. They are saying that I've actually did this was my past. No, they've actually come forward and said this is what I used to do. I used to sell drugs. I used to gang bang. I was in a gang. You know what I mean? That were actually their lifestyle back before
Yeah,
they
you know
became a
what?
famous
And
rapper.
thank you
So
for
that's just that's what I yeah.
thank you for clarifying that as well. And then also to that point, there's a in my opinion, there's a difference between saying, right?
Mhm.
I used to participate in this blanket activity versus
Mhm.
saying this is what I did to certain people. So when you
Mhm.
and then also when you start giving in more details, so like
Yes.
the human mind, when you speak in vagueness, the human mind interprets the vaguities, and they will fill in what it is that they choose to fill in. Now, if Jay-Z came out and said, "You know what? I was down by the IHOP in Harlem, and somebody came up to me and said, "Listen, I want XYZ," and I went out to the back of the IHOP and I beat them up." That's a whole so like with the Cardi B situation, people know that there were actual physical locations where she worked, where she said
Mhm.
patrons came up to her in that establishment, from where she went from that establishment into another location and then robbed them. I think those details are making it more real for people. And listen, that's Cardi's
Mhm.
bad because it's the same thing that made Cardi famous may be the same thing that takes her down. So I think
Exactly.
that's my point of view. I think the details that she's giving makes it more tangible. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes. It makes it more real because listening to her actually say that it is shocking. And one of the things I wanted to highlight of what the young lady was saying before the call before me, she was saying that who do you know would date somebody? Well, Bill, there was a lady. I don't follow all the women with Bill Cosby because there were a lot. But one of the ladies actually came forward and said, "I don't know why he drugged me because we actually dated." So he did drug, he did the same. I mean, allegedly, well, I mean, that's what he went down for. Because one of his girlfriends, he's actually, I want to say mistress, one of them actually was drugged by him several times when they were dating, while they were dating. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe that's what got him excited. I mean, I don't know. Like,
Well,
I
you
don't
know
know why
what?
he did that.
There's this thing called the Anastasia fetish or the sleeping beauty
Mhm.
fetish, where there are
Uh
people
huh.
who like to engage in activities with a person who is incoherent. You know, there's something about having the power over the person not being able to say no. So it doesn't matter
Mhm.
how much money you have or how attractive you are or how unattractive or attractive another person is. There are people who get off on the type of theft and power and
Mhm.
control that exists from an
Yeah.
RAPE. All right? So, Lisa, I
Yes.
appreciate you calling in. Thank you for
Thank
your
you.
passion and fervor. All right, you have a good night. Okay. So the phone lines are open. We'll take a few more phone calls. Right now, there are 260 people inside the room and 66 likes. So you can go ahead and close the chat area and click on the like because the likes matter for the YouTube algorithm. So there are a lot of people who so Asia is saying Rick Ross lost his Reebok deal for his lyrics about slipping a Molly in a girl's drink and she didn't know. Cardi did a live video and incriminated herself. She still has her deal. All right, welcome into the chat room. You're on live with Tonya Tko. What's your name?
Hey, I am Jen.
Aya Jen?
No, I'm Jen.
Oh,
That's my name.
okay. Listen, there's been some strange names today. Ore, Akim, and all of that. You know? So, oh yeah, that
Right.
woman called in. I asked her what does Spanish have to do with the thing, cause I don't know. Y'all, some of y'all are bugging.
I
People
I'ma
talking.
just because I gotta run and go to work, but I'm just gonna say this. I understand that people are upset with what she did in her past. I understand that. But I feel that a lot of it is a lot of fake outrage, okay? Ever since she came out and said she was going to sue that other person, the very next day, they go digging and looking for something, and now everybody's running with it. It's a lot of fake outrage. The gentleman that came out on the Facebook post, it was found he was lying, and he said he was lying. Now there's this new guy that popped up today. And there's another YouTuber that completely debunked his story, and he said that he's an actor and that he is also lying.
Oh
So people
goodness.
need to really look at this situation for what it is, and they're not doing that. They're choosing to run with this narrative, and a lot of people don't even care about these men. They're just running with this narrative because they hate this girl, and I think that's really
Yeah.
sad.
Look at we got
It's
ourselves
really
a
sad.
Geechee girl on the line. I love your accent.
Thank you.
I,
It's sad. People just like how people hate Nikki and they jump on that train anytime something negative happens with Nikki
yeah.
and they run with it. They're doing the same thing with Cardi now. They're doing the same exact thing and they're coming up with whatever reason they can to get this girl out of here. Whether well, she's not black enough or she's this and she's that. Y'all need to really stop, okay? Because it's not that serious. Y'all are really attacking somebody's life and livelihood just because you don't like her or she makes you uncomfortable for whatever reason. You need to examine yourself. That is pathetic. The same thing with the people that attack Nikki all the time. That is pathetic. If you don't like the girl, just don't support the girl. You don't have to listen to her music. Nobody's making you do anything. So
Yeah.
why is this hatred for this girl? Why?
Well, you know
It's
what?
ridiculous.
I think that there are people who feel that there's a double standard with the crimes that women commit, that there's a double standard with the crimes that white males commit, and there's a double
And
standard
there is.
with the crimes
And
that
there
black
is
men
a double
commit.
standard.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a double standard. And I get that.
I think people are wanting a woman to pay for some crime because there's so many black men who are in the media now who are being brought up on different charges, and so people want some sort of vindication. I don't even know if it has so much to do with Cardi B as much as them want to, because you know what, men have got to feel bad. They've got to feel
Mm-hmm.
bad because we live in a rape culture that has been supported by the dating tactics of many men. Many men use the
Mm-hmm.
dating tactics of coercion, which is sexual assault. Many men use oh, I'm just going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and sliding until I'm in there. That is sexual assault. And so there are a lot of men who are looking at themselves and looking at mankind and they don't like what it is that they see. And so they want some sort of balance so that, and this is just a theory of mine, they want some sort of balance
Mm-hmm.
where they're like, see, men are not so bad. Women also rob and rape and do this, that, and the other. So that's my theory.
They do. They do. And I'm going to also say this. Right now, we're living in a cancel culture. And right now, anything anyone says can be taken out of context, and everyone is going to run with it. Right now, this is the troll world where the trolls live. The trolls take something you say, twist it around. People just need to think smarter and be objective. Okay, Cardi did this how long ago?
Why wasn't she canceled then by her so-called fans? Why wasn't something said then? Why does it take for this woman, this other YouTuber, to be harassing this girl, literally lying, not saying allegedly, anything somebody sends this woman, it has been proven. You can send this woman a so-called story and she's going to put it out there. Okay? People need to think objectively as to, well, why is all of this coming out now? And is there something more to this than just what she did? Yes, what she did was wrong. 100%. I agree. No one should be doing that. But no one is also looking at the fact that these men went to these strip clubs looking to pay. That's a crime in itself, too. But no one, everyone's putting the focus on this girl, but it's more to it than that. That's all I want people to realize. It's more to it than what she actually did. And I don't think that people aren't really looking, or people don't know the background of this other YouTuber. They're not in the YouTube world, so they're just like, oh my gosh, she's horrible, not knowing, oh no, this is malicious. All of this is malicious that's going on right now with this girl. Everything. Is she saying no? Does she need to tone down? Does she need to shut up? She sure does. She sure does need to shut up because she keeps fueling the fire. Every time she says something, let me tell you something. They don't like you, they're not going to like you. You can't make them like you. So just be quiet.
That's true.
Just be quiet, get lawyered up, and do you. You know, you don't owe nobody an explanation. Nobody nothing. And that's the only thing I wish she would understand. And I just want people to understand
she's
otherwise too.
She's young, she's gutta, and there's a part of her that probably has imposter syndrome. You know, I think some.
Oh no, she is very impulsive. She's very impulsive.
I'm not saying impulsive. I said imposter. Imposter syndrome is when you feel like you don't belong somewhere. So you have this imposter syndrome. So I gather that Cardi B doesn't really feel like she deserves the level of fame that she has.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's that it happens so quick. Most people have years to start digesting and seeing themselves climb little by little by little. She didn't have that time. Everything happened for her so quickly that I think it overwhelmed her. And at one point, everyone loved her. One day they loved you, the next day it's like everyone hated you. And I don't think that she understands that. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think it just happened so quickly for her, she wasn't able to really gauge it or really look at it for what it was.
Yeah,
and it's unfortunate, you know?
Yeah, well, you know what?
I say, I feel bad for any victim. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
You know, like R. Kelly, I want him out of here completely. Now, Michael Jackson needs to leave that man alone. They ain't got no proof on that man. They don't know. Leave him alone. But as far as, you know, if someone has actually been violated, come out and speak your truth.
Yeah.
But don't come out here for clout. And that's another thing. That's the problem. Everybody wants to be seen. Everybody wants attention because they think it's going to get them $1. No, all publicity is not good publicity. I don't care what nobody says. It's not. Because look at Jussie Smollett. I look at him completely different from that whole situation. You know, all publicity is just people think before you think of your stupid answers. You know what I'm saying? Just think before you do stuff. It's not good for you. You are stained, boo. Now, just now look at Trump. Trump man that he got away, or another black man, or a black man got away. Now he after him. Do I think that's right? No. At the end of the day, look, it is what it is. If they want to drop the charges on justice, drop it. But at the same time, now he's going to have that stigma following him everywhere he goes.
Okay.
It's just not
say Jussie last name one more time for me, please. Jussie who?
Huh?
Jussie who?
Jussie Smollett. Smollett, what's his name?
I just think your accent. I think your accent is so cute.
I used to love Jussie. Ooh, I love me some Jussie.
He didn't love him some you.
Sure.
You.
Poor Jussie.
Listen, thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate your feedback.
Thank you. I love your show. And hey to everybody, whether you like me or not, oh well, you'll get over it. Life goes on.
Can you say baby for me, please?
Hey baby.
I love it. You have a good
please. Oh yes.
All right, bye. If you are Geechee or Gullah, I love you. I just love the Geechee and the Gullah accent. So listen. All right. So the phone lines are open. We have about 15 more minutes before the hour. And as you know, if we're going to go till an hour. So Telephone number is 323-488-3149. I want to hear your point of view. Thank you. There are 271 people in here right now. Go ahead and give the video some thumbs up. That matters for the YouTube algorithm. So just click, you could close the chat area and click on the thumbs up. There's 119 thumbs up at the moment. So go ahead and do that. All right, phone lines are open. You know what? I came into this story. Well, I was frantic because I couldn't find my vitamin E. However, with the callers that have called in, you all have opened up my mind. You know what? One of the things that I say that we may all need to do is learn how to argue any side of an argument, because I think when we get rigid in our point of view, that's when we don't leave ourselves open for, like, some of you who may, I think this may confuse people. Because there are people who are calling in, and I can argue either side of the argument with the people who are calling in, because we have to be able to attack our own theories. Because if you can't attack your own theory, then how do you know whether or not your theory has holes in it? You know what I mean? So don't get attached to the argument. Don't get attached to the outcome. Attach yourself to finding truth. All right? Attach yourself to that. Because if you can attack both sides of the argument, then you can find yourself getting closer and closer to truth. All right? So Stacy said, I hope she goes to jail. Where's the victim? Somebody has to come out and press some sort of charge. Otherwise, it's just a fantasy. She just told a story, which nobody knows is true or not. So she could have been doing some improv, who knows, doing a monologue. So the phone lines are open. So the person who says, I hope she goes to jail, why don't you call in and give your point of view? Because we've had Cardi supporters. Well, no, the first caller was not a Cardi supporter. So come on, call. I want somebody who is not a Cardi supporter to call in and give your point of view. Why do you feel Cardi should go to jail? 323-488-3149. It's 323-488-3149. The lines are open. And it looks like BW Wick, or B Wick is going to be calling in. And let's take a listen to what a non-Cardi supporter has to say. And then watch me flip the argument back onto the other side. And listen, because I'm neither for nor against Cardi. I'm for the truth. That's it. I'm for getting to what is the truth. Simple as that. And what is the truth? What is the truth? So, Candace is saying, how many people commenting ever been in the game? And you know what, Candice? That's the thing. There's a lot of people who don't really understand the life. They don't understand that that's the game out there. They don't understand. And there's some people who do. There's some people who do. Some people who don't. Some people who do. You're on the air live with Tonya Tko. What's your name, caller?
It is B-Wick.
Hey, Brick, what's going on?
Good, man. I was just listening to your show. I subscribe to you. I listen to all your, the upload you do and everything. And I'm giving my opinion on this whole thing. Cardi B, I think she was telling the truth, honestly.
You got it. Your phone is kind of muffled, Brick. Can you move so that we can hear clearly?
Okay, let me move away from the computer.
Okay.
Okay, I hear it. You hear me better now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Miami, Florida, B-Wick. I'm calling in because I listen to Cardi B music. I like her music. I like her vibes. I have nothing against her. I listen to Nicki Minaj as well. They're both talented artists. But I really do believe that she did do some bad things in her past, and I'm not going to be hard on her and everything, but at the end of the day, like you said, Rick Ross lost his Reebok deal for saying a lyric about putting Molly in her champagne. She didn't even know it. All he did was making a clever rap line. He didn't really do it. He was just making a clever rap line, and he lost his Reebok deal. Cardi B admitted to drugging men, and she didn't lose anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not begging for her to lose anything or go to jail, but at the end of the day, we have to judge it fairly on both sides.
Okay. Well, know what? There are people who heard the word drugged, and there are other people like me who heard the word dropped off. So is there? So there's. I think there may be, and then also Rick Ross was rapping about RAPE.
True. Yeah, I don't agree with what he said either.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was so. See, this is the thing. I think that they're in the Cardi B situation. Cardi B claims that she robbed people who were there, they themselves, in the process of a crime, right?
Yeah.
So, did who were the who? See now, and then also I think there's a difference. Cardi B came out. She said, "Listen, this is the life I lived. I do not glamorize this life. I do not support this life." People are saying, "Come on, Tonya, dropped off." That's what I heard. I heard dropped off, right? So Cardi is saying, "This is not the. I don't glamorize this life. This is not the life that I promote. This is what I did because I felt that that's what I needed to do to get ahead, right?" And
Yeah.
she's talking about robbery, for which I don't know. Personally, I think that perhaps she can donate some of that money to some youth organizations to help other people not have to resort to robbery. I think that that would be a nice in between win. On the other hand, Rick Ross was glamorizing date RAPE. He was glamorizing it in the song. And I think, and then
Yeah.
also, what is the mission statement of, because I know Cardi has a Pepsi deal. I don't know what other endorsers she has and what their mission statements are. So Reebok may not have wanted to be associated with that problemness. And then also I think there may be a little bit of a double standard. I think that the allure of a bad girl, a robber, a bad girl who's a stick-up girl. I think women get more of a pass because of the softness that they exude. Also because she was beleaguered and there was a person who she says this person was trying to take advantage of me, attempting to exploit me and be in the process of a crime. And rather than get exploited, I turned the tables on them and exploited them. So I think that there's a little bit, I
Mm.
think there's a little bit more of a bit of a je ne sais quoi in there. And sort of a, oh wow, look at this bad girl. She rose to the top. She flipped the tables on people who were trying to use and possibly abuse her, etc. So I don't know. I don't know. If you remember the movie Set It Off, how many of us really wanted
Yeah.
any of those girls to die? When who saw Set It Off
Not
in
me.
there? If you wanted
Yeah,
those
man, that
girls,
movie
if
was
you
a
wanted those
classic.
girls to
Jada
die,
Pinkett.
press one if you wanted. You know what? We'll stick with one. Press one if you wanted them to die. Press two. I'm sorry. Press three if you wanted them to survive. What about you, Dwick? Bwick. Sorry. Did
Yeah,
you did
be
you
with,
want?
be with,
You don't like
yeah,
Brick?
be with.
What's wrong with Brick, boy? You don't like Brick?
Wick good too. I like Wick, but B-Wick is, you know what I'm saying? That's what they call me.
All right. So most of the people. So look, there are people who cried when the girls died. There are people. Nobody's put up a one. People, somebody saying that was a movie. Yes, that was a movie with Jada Pinkett Smith, Queen Latifah, this woman who I don't know her name, but everybody knows her face. She has a real intense, troubled face. And who else? I don't remember the other. There was four of them I remember, but
The fourth character, yeah, I forgot to. But
ugh,
Jay Pickens, and Queen Latifah was the main two that I remember.
yeah. And then there was the other woman. I remember her because yeah, but nonetheless. So I think that there's this allure that people feel for bad girls, and then also people are saying the predator became the prey. And so I think that there's that aspect too. There could be a little bit of the Robin Hood theory there as well. You know what I mean? I there were people who were trying to solicit me and take my body, but instead of giving up my body, I took their wallet, their belt, their shoes, their whatever, and left them there stuck up. So that's my take. I do think that they're so. Amberia, do you know who I'm talking about with that intense troubled face? Yes, absolutely. So Brick, thank you for calling in. I really appreciate your point of view. So listen, you know what? We have 5 more minutes left on the broadcast. So you know what? I think the difference between Eve and Cardi B is Eve never glamorized the stripper life. I think Cardi B basically is like, listen, I was a stripper and I liked it. Like there are other people who are like, oh, I was a stripper. The horrible old days. But you got Cardi B who's talking about, listen, shake it fast, I make some money. Shake it fast, I make a little more. You know what I'm saying? You're on the air live with Tonya Tko.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Your phone is a little low.
Okay, I'm using the landline phone. Can you hear me now? Is that a little bit better?
It may be, but we got only a few more moments for the rest of the broadcast. So talk to us. What's your name and what's your point of view?
Okay, briefly, my name is Cassandra Brandt, aka Miss Alexis. I'm 53 years old,
Okay.
and I come from the game. I have a background of stripping, drug life, prostitution, escorting, all of that and above.
Oh,
And
hold on for a moment. Hold on. Tell us your name again.
My name is Cassandra Brandt, aka Miss Alexis.
Okay, so listen, boys and girls, sit down and go grab your pen and your paper. We got a woman from the game on the phone, and so she gonna school us a taste. Okay? So you go ahead, Miss Alexa. Go ahead. You know what? You're gonna have to turn down your computer because your computer is a little bit behind us on the phone. So listen to me on the phone. Turn down the computer and respond to me on the phone. Otherwise, there's gonna be a delay. Okay?
Is that better? Is that better?
Go ahead, Mama. Teach us. Teach us.
Well, I'm 53 years old. Actually, I was a stripper when I was 15. When I was 15, I was with a man 26 years older than I was.
Oh wow.
He was a godfather from New York, and I've always been with kingpins, and that is the game. That's how the game goes. And the lady did bring a good point. The reason why the young man that she robbed, because I'm not into the rap or anything like that, but I understand the game. He couldn't say nothing, because yes, you were right. He was in the midst of doing the crime himself. What was he going to say? How was he going to claim the money? Because I remember one time my son's father, who was a kingpin, he got robbed $60,000. He couldn't claim it. Where you gonna get the money from? What was you doing with this person? So of course he couldn't say anything. That's why she handpicked the person that she robbed. She can't go and rob a corporate man, because of course they're gonna be like, this freaking Niggabitch. She robbed me, and he could have made up any line and would have believed it. But in the game, they respect each other, and that's why they be in the same atmosphere together. That's why he could have went anywhere, but he went to a strip club, and he was making it rain. He said, what, over $10,000? He was showing out anyway. He was setting himself up for the call. Because, see, in that game, just like Cardi B, when they get to a point they start having money because they never had money, they think they're invisible. They're financially illiterate. They don't even know what to do with money. They just happy. They just throw it away, give it away, sell it. Like you said, she could have did anything else to get her studio time. But that was her lifestyle. That was her way of getting it. And look at the atmosphere that she was in. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was trying to get it in a little bit because I have a lot to say. And I'm not trying to give a shout out, but I am. See, I write books. The name of my book is called The Purpose of My Closure. And it's how it began. And then now I have truth versus deception because I talk about the game, because I've been in it practically all my life. And it's never a continuation. It's just a continuation. It's never a graduation. It goes on and on and on. But the game don't change, only the players. Some retire, they learn their lesson, they get played, and they move on. So it's only seasonal. because it's always going to be a bigger dog and a better dog than you. That's why
Okay.
they try to get it in. Yeah.
I didn't hear this story about the $10,000 making it rain. You heard some other story that we didn't hear?
Well, the guy that said he had got robbed by Cardi B, he personally on the video said that he probably had he was throwing money. It was probably about $10,000 when he went in there. That's what came out of his mouth.
You saw a
That's
video?
what
Send me the link to this video because I didn't see a video. I'm getting second and third hand information. So send me the link, okay? Miss Alexis, Miss Alexa or Miss Alexis?
It's Cassandra Brand, aka Miss Alexis. I do that because a lot of people who know Cassandra don't know Miss Alexis. People who know Miss Alexis don't know Cassandra.
I
So because I
see.
put
So you
things
gotta
out
let your
there,
two worlds come together. Well,
right? That way can't nobody come back years later and say anything about me because I already put it out there. And that's basically what that young lady is doing because now she rich and famous. The only thing she need to do now is probably get a couple of, get some education and some investments, and she can really move on. But, she's young, and she's in that circle. She's in that lifestyle. And that's the image that she portrayed. And I'm going to tell you, it's the image that she portrayed to get to where she's at. So whatever you do to get where you at, you got to continue to do it to stay there. You can't square up because you start squaring up and look the right place, Jay, they not going to pay no attention to her. Just like the lady said before, the only reason why she felt like that everything happened too fast for her. See, they just look
yeah.
at the beauty and the booty. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know nothing about the brain. So if she changed tomorrow and say, oh, well, I'm going to be an educator or I'm going to open up a corporation and yada, yada, this, that, they're going to look at her like, what? And I've watched. I bet you she'll lose all her ratings real quick.
Oh,
Because
wow.
she never got a chance to not only identify who she is for herself, but she's never really established a true identity. That's why every word come out of her mouth got to be bitch,
Yeah.
money, tussy. Vocabulary is limited. And behind closed doors, she probably is a very intelligent young lady. But publicly, that's what she has to continually to portray to people in order to stay in the limelight.
Come on now, Cassandra. Come on.
It's the truth.
Come on now. You think behind closed doors that Cardi B is really, truly articulate and okay. Well, listen.
No, I'm using it as an example, a scenario.
Oh, okay. Oh. Sorry,
I'm saying
sorry.
that if she did, but no one would never know
Got
because she
you.
has to continue to give this persona about who she is and what she does and with that language. And see, she had to dig really deep and go way back to come out and possibly with that story because she's running out of stories. She only lived. How old is she? About 21.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, well let's say
That
20
is
years,
so
right?
profound. You know
If she's
what?
20 years times 365 days, she's still premature.
You know something? Thank you. Cassandra, aka Miss Alexis, thank you so much for calling in. That was deep. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a blessed day.
You too. You too. Wow. You know what? You know what? That last sentence just blew my mind right there. Listen, we're getting ready to wrap up the video right now. I'm going to be closing up the phone lines. So, thank you all for coming out. You can close the chat to hit the thumbs up. Right now, there's 271 people, 157 likes. So go ahead and let's get those likes up. That matters for the YouTube algorithm. So you know what was really deep that she said? This girl is probably running out of stories. How many stories does she really have? If she's 25, 26 now and she made that video 3 years ago, because you know what? I remember I first knew about Cardi B in 2016 was when I first heard about her. This was before her music. This was before all of that. She was on Instagram and people just thought that her videos were funny. So how deep? That is really deep. So if a person, so let's say she got into the game at 18, 19, well, how, what's, let's say she started dancing, because I don't know, because she was dancing in New York, and I don't think you can dance under the age of 18. So we have 19, 20, 21, 22. So she had only been really in the game 4 years before all of, and then also when she was on Instagram, she was already on some show. How interesting. How interesting. You know what? So all of this really has happened fast. I'm about to turn off the phone lines right now. Okay, so the phone lines are off. Luna says she was in the streets since she was 15. Also very interesting. And Angela said women have been dancing to survive since the beginning of time. Think about it. So you think way back in the Adam and Eve days, even though I don't believe in Adam and Eve, that they was dancing, pulling up their little fig leaves, that they was like, hey, holla. That's why they were doing it. Moving aside the little fig leaf, like, hey. That's how they was doing it. All right. So you know what? All right. On that note, I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all coming out and having this discussion with me. I have learned and grown from you all. People are saying prostitution is the oldest profession. I'm sure it's not the oldest. I'm sure they had to be doing something before that. Gracious. You know, you all are too much. I know it is an old profession, but I would hope that wasn't the first thing we decided to sell. Hopefully somebody sold some fruits and vegetables or something first. I don't know. Listen, on that note, I'm going to get out of here. The phone lines are already off, Stacy, because we've been doing this for an hour. So we'll come back out again with another video. But thank you all for coming out and giving your point of view. How interesting. I learned so much from you all today. And listen, you really learn when you argue both sides of an argument, because you get to sharpen and fine tune what it is that you know. So listen, 254 people in here, 172 likes. So before you get out of here, close the chat, hit the like. So there's 172 likes right now. So just remember, the likes matter for the YouTube algorithm. So go ahead. Go ahead and do that. 175 likes. Go ahead and click the like before you get out of here. And I will see you all tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. Good night. 181 likes. Thank you. Numbers are going up. And the viewers are saying good night. So I will see you all later. Thank you for coming out. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gracious, Lorna, I'm gonna have to read that once I'm off air. All right, so listen, I will see you all later. Like the video, close the chat, like the video, give it a thumbs up. It matters for the YouTube algorithm. Come over to my website and get you uh, a hypnotherapeutic. As you all know, I am a certified clinical hypnotherapist, and I've created a series of hypnotic MP3s to help you heal and make shifts inside of your life to change the direction of where you're going right now. So we have a stress release MP3. You can go and you can get a relax MP3 on my website, complimentary, free with my compliments. On my website, if you go to tonyatko.com/shop, you can get that. You just have to join the mailing list, and then you get that for free. And then you can come back, support. I also have books that are in pre-sale right now. And the next MP3 that we're going to be doing is going to be an MP3 on healing your inner child. All right, so we're going to be working on that. I do have the vitamin E that I sell once a year that is for sale right now, and the sales are about to start wrapping up because I sell it once a year, and then once I finish selling it, that's when I ship all of them. So if you've bought yours already, thank you. Yours will be shipping as soon as we close sales. I do ship internationally. You just need to go to the website, put in your address, and then get the figure for how much it costs, get the shipping estimate for your particular place. All right, so thank you everyone for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you all tomorrow in the morning time. We're going to be doing a high intensity interval training workout at 9 a.m. Pacific, which is 12 noon Eastern. And I will see you all in tomorrow's morning workout video. And I'll see you on my website getting yourself some hypnotic MP3s to help you shift your subconscious mind into living your best life. All right, Tonya TKO, and I'm out. I will see you later. See you later, Sam, Anthony. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. Celia, I don't know when the cutoff is, but the cutoff is when I have. We're already starting to get to that point because I have a lot of orders right now, and it takes weeks sometimes to get all of the orders out. So I will see you all in tomorrow's video. So if you want the vitamin E, make sure that you get it. Mother Nature saying she just got the notice, but we've been here for an hour and 10 minutes. The beginning of the video was kind of crazy, so just skip past that part into the until when I got my soothing vitamin E. All right, so I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Tonya TKO, and I'm out. Peace. Oh, go out there and love one another, but most importantly, what? Love yourself. And part of loving yourself is being flexible to what the truth really is, because this is why I quote my sources, because when I talked about that man's story, I gave the source of where I got the story from. Listen, I ain't claiming these people. I ain't claiming them. All right, Jamaican, Black, Angela, Mother, Dilo, Anthony. See you all later. See you all later. Bye, 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 bye.